By monitoring individual paddocks over a wide range of farms in Western Australia, the Department of Agriculture and Food WA Profitable Crop and Pasture Sequencing Project is working to determine where and when break crops deliver real benefits. The aim is to help growers make sound crop rotation decisions, resulting in a better return on investment in break crops. For Marcus Blake from Arino in WA's northern Wheatbelt, controlling weeds and making money are important considerations when managing his cropping rotations. This paddock has come a long way from a spray failure in a Lupin crop in the first year they had owned the property.
When we first got this farm in 2011, this was a wheat stubble, and not knowing much about the history of the farm or anything, we just did a normal rotation, put it into lupins. And that lupin crop, we had a clethodim failure, so it was very grassy and the crop topping was a bit late. So yeah, we learned a bit about the paddock in the first year we had it. Coming out of 2011 lupin crop, it was probably one of our grassiest lupin crops we would have ever grown. So going back into crop, we considered not an option. We did windrow the lupins, so we burnt the windrows and basically left it as a fallow in 2012. We actually sprayed it twice with Roundup. Not ideal, but because there's a bit of radish as well, we didn't have any other option. So yeah, we had total control in 2012. Coming out of 2012, we put it into wheat in 2013. We did spend a fair bit of money on the crop. There was a bit of a lime issue, so we put lime sand in front of the wheat. And we used Sakura, Treflan, and happened to get on top of the ryegrass in the wheat crop.
The decisions underpinning the first 3 years of rotations were made in response to specific circumstances each season.
Probably initially, year one would have been just trying to get cash flow. Year two, we worked out that we had a weed issue, so we dropped it out. And then, not wanting to leave it out for too long, year three, we wanted to bring it back into crop. And we hoped by putting good rates of chemical that we could get on top of the ryegrass.
It seems the decisions made by Marcus have paid off, with his year 4 canola crop showing potential.
So far so good, because this year after the wheat we're in a situation where we didn't want to put it back into lupins because we knew the clethodim was not going to work, and potentially leaving it out again we'd need more Roundup applications. So actually someone else suggested to me, well, if you're putting 2 Roundup on a fallow, why don't you grow RR canola? So hence the canola, and hopefully we make more money than a double Roundup fallow. So in this paddock I'd be hoping wheat next year of course, and then back into a lupin rotation. And hopefully we've got the numbers down enough where the clethodim will be effective enough.